Hello, hello, my name is Felicita Blanco de Sister, and we're continuing with Teen Stress. Alright, that's the sound test. Alright, so let's start, before I continue with the main story, I wanted to show you over the top the temporary quests that are today, the events of today. Alright, let's see. Alright, the first one is the chariot contest. Alright, so you get like 3 shots and I already participated one, so let's go at it again. Wish me luck. So just basically dodging stuff. And you lose point deduction if you crash into something. Alright, that was decent enough. And the other one is Texas Hold'em. And right now I have 2 pairs, whatever that means. I think I have the 5 and the 5 and the queen and the queen, so I just gotta draw until I have something better. And I got nothing, moving along. Alright, let's just move the plot along. My friend, this castle used to belong to your father. Are you really sure you don't want to stay? This place is full of sad memories. I prefer to stay in Nivea. Your Highness, despite our distance, my loyalty will never waver. I am certain this realm will flourish under your governance, and I promise to do my best to find Ali. And Karen, I lost almost all of my loved ones, and please promise that you'll take care of yourself. Karen's eyes fill with tears, and he gives you a hug. Don't worry, I'll always be here for you. Here, I think far away here. And for those that don't remember, the princess got stolen and now I gotta search for her, but I don't have any clues as to her whereabouts. But at least the main antagonist of this game for the first 70 chapters is dead and buried. He wasn't executed by the main queen and by my main character, but by somebody else. And now it's the mystery of who else is an antagonist in this game. I'm just thinking about random stuff. Like I already rented a lot of medieval stuff. But then again, what's the time period that this game takes place? I mean, you got like the knights and stuff, but some of the historical folks that join your party are more towards the Renaissance age and the masquerade time. Oh, and yeah, and then we got dragons, so obviously this takes place in like a fantasy world. And I guess the knights that you randomly get that are based on historical dudes like Galileo, who's like who predates who's like no, first we got Dante, who's like from like the 1000s, and then we got Galileo, who's like from the 15,000. So then they're separated by 300 years. So I guess maybe since magic is a thing in this game, and like one of the persons that you talk to very early in the game is like whenever you log in, you like go see a fortune teller. So I guess maybe she's also a necromancer, so she gives you like the historical knights to like fight alongside you. Well, I notice that like necromancy always in the fantasy world, they're usually given like to a power that's given to the villains, and I've been thinking, what's so? I mean, I guess because of like religion, I guess it's like back to like use shambling corpses as your soldiers. But then again, it's just it's just useful as well to have a son, to have like an undead army. That way you don't have to risk your flesh and blood soldiers. But then again, if you drop dead, you can also use them again. Well, the undeads come in like different, like in different levels. You know, like you got like at your weakest fantasy ranking, you got like the skeletons, then you got like the moving corpses, and then afterwards, the higher tier, you got the revenants. And I guess depending on whether you can control them with sorcery, you got on top of you got beyond the revenants, you got the vampires. But then again, depending on the lores, whether a vampire is considered an undead creature or just a being of flesh and blood that just happens to like bite you. Like there's not like a unified agreement on what a vampire is. You leave the old city and go back home. Your Highness, I think we should keep an eye out for Kelvin. Greg, I believe that the cautiousness is in a valuable quality. However, if it wasn't for Kelvin, I probably wouldn't be alive today. You might be right, but all of a sudden there's a turmoil among your troops. Bandits. Bandits are risen. In an instant you find yourself ambushed by a group of bandits. Well, that's really common in like medieval society, just getting ambushed by bandits. Like traveling the road most of the time was a death sentence. Well, it's just the risk you gotta take. Alright, we made it past the bandits. Or not. On your way back to Nivea, you were ambushed by bandits. Haha, looks like I found a bunch of fancy nobles. We're getting rich today. Nice, protect the lore and defeat the bandits. talking. Oh yeah. I was talking about different levels of undead and Dracula more specifically. Like mostly the reason why I'm mentioning is because I saw like a stupid villain. Well, it depends on why you consider stupid. Like I saw a silly vampire movie called Abigail. And then mother at a certain point be asking, why the hell are we even watching this? And then I'd be like, well, because it's ballet in it, and we watch anything that has the swan lick in it. I was taking a lot of food. I was guessing that I put the steam on ice for a bit before continuing with the main plot. I think I may have enough resources to advance the main plot a decent length. Well, we'll see whether the bandits have a clear advantage over your men, and during the skirmish you sustain an injury and you're isolated from the rest of your companions. You're cowering your wounded and trying to stop the bleeding. Damn it, what am I? The bloodstains are on the grass. Follow the trail. The bandits are getting close and you have nowhere left to escape, but suddenly someone approaches you from behind. You can hide here. You can't even wander the woods without getting like it's funny, she survived like the ridiculous ambush that her nemesis gave her, but now she almost got done in by a random bandit. Well, that's just how life is funny sometimes. You over prepare for like the big antagonist, and then you get ate by a common thug. Yeah, but then again, bandits see more action on well, I guess these bandits in specific have seen a lot more action throughout the day. You know, robbing nomads for a living. Just when the bandits reach your spot, you manage to hide in a shrub. A strawberry? Damn it, there are no bloodstains here. And take a look around, they can't be too far. The bandits walk over to your hiding place. They're on to me. A reason. Like, I don't know why a lot of people complain about Dragon Age the Veil God. I mean, it plays decent enough, and yeah, the companions are more or less meh, but it usually takes a while for chumps to grow on you. My guess the biggest issue will be that you can't trigger the dialogues at will. And most of the time you just talk to them in between missions. And just once every time. But then again, I don't judge a game based on whether like your support characters are amusing or not. I mean, at the end of the day, what should really matter is whether the game is mildly and whether the game plays well and doesn't crash every 5 seconds. Like I remember, like the first time I played Skyrim. Oh my god, that game! Like I would have to every time I would approach a door, I would always save because there was a 50-50 chance that I would face right through the assets and like into the world and like fall to my death. Like Skyrim before getting like patched over the course of year, that like the first time you play like Skyrim in its opening form, it was like hilarious. And not because it's playable, but because of all of the silly bugs that will happen every 5 seconds. Now that the bandits are just a few feet away from you, you decide to dash out and fight them Well, but I'm injured. I'm just gonna hold my breath and maybe they won't notice me. Be careful, for I can sense that he's right here. The pursuers are closer and closer. Yeah, I mean, I'm a number, so why push one's luck if I'm injured? Unless if I'm Black Knight about it, who's like, it's but a scratch. I say, I scratched your army file. I had worse. You lie. Like I seen the Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail so many times that I could like literally recite most of the lines by heart. Well, I guess it just shines because of the jokes. So they don't do like if a movie has to like rely on first of all I don't find gross out humor amusing, and second of all if you gotta like resort to like fart and poop jokes, then you're already literally scratching the bottom of the barrel. Just as the pursuers were about to discover you, someone nearby threw a stone into a bush as a distraction. There's a sound over there. The pursuer chase and gradually disappear into the bush. You realize looking over at the mysterious figure who had tossed a stone. Yeah, it was good to play it safe. Yeah, no, like these bandits have a ridiculous amount of soldiers. Yeah, like seriously, 1.6 million bandits. Can you even feed that? Like seriously, dude. It's no wonder they're easily taking out an entire caravan of knights if they're like that many. Like not even like I don't think their country is as big as the number of bandits, as big as the number of bandits that are there. Well, at least maybe I'm talking about like those small little Caribbean islands or those islands in the Oceania. I mean, like seriously, 1.8 million bandits.
And horses.
Oh, and their horses as well. A handsome gentleman suddenly appears right in front of you. Are you alright? I'm fine, thank you for helping me. What's your name? I'm Reed. I live close to this place. Well, it's not just that there's 1.69 million bandits. It's that there's there's a wave of 1.69 million bandits, and then my knight is defeated, and then a wave of 2 million show up. So it's actually more than that. Like, can you imagine just passing by that force and seeing like 1.9 million dead medieval soldiers and their cavalry just like lying there rotting up the place? It's like nuts. You're extremely thankful for Reed's help. This place is full of bandits. It's not safe here for a young lady like you. You think? I actually came here with my companions, but then I got lost. Follow me then. I know this place at the back of my hand. I can help you find them. You're not in agreement, but when you get back on your feet, your head starts spinning and you faint. Now time to play a damsel in distress for a bit. Well, then again, that's the bloodlust for you. And there's like I didn't read any lines where she actually made a tourniquet for like her bleeding for like her bleeding shoulder.
I just slow it like 1.68 for one diabetes.
Yeah. We're almost done with the young ruffian. I thought a lot of it, like, in all seriousness, like, how strong is that young ruffian that it takes like 80 of my knives to like lay him flat? You wake up to the sound of a sweet tune and slowly you open your eyes. You're awake, you really scared me when you fainted back there. Thanks for caring, for taking care of me, and I think I just heard you singing a song. Oh yeah, I like to sing when I'm alone, otherwise I get bored. And did I wake you up? Aren't we getting chased by... Oh yeah, of course, like the bandits found us because like this lunatic was singing and giving away our position. Well, I suppose singing to yourself was the equivalent. I mean, it's not as if it's not as if there were like record players or things to provide a distraction from like the boredom of just sitting around waiting. Like, I guess maybe in part that's why there were a lot of wars back in the medieval times because there was literally nothing else to do. Well, I guess you could go and watch a play or go listen to a wandering storyteller. But what were the chances of you running into or a wandering storyteller to like pass by your village? I mean, most of the time, other than working to survive, what were you supposed to? Not at all, and you have an amazing voice. In fact, you're a better than singer than many professional bards I heard. You notice that we has bandaged your wounded arm. You look at you're not just a talented singer, but a good doctor. Having a few extra skills can always come in handy. Life can be so hard, you know. Do you have a family? And now the bandits show up again because we were conversing rather loudly. Well, then again, just knowing first aid was just enough to like surviving back in medieval times, cause just a little minor wound was enough to lay most folks flat without the access to medicine. Or even the knowledge, because sometimes you could like have like the best doctor around and then you die because he's the best medieval doctor in town and he just covers you with leeches and then bleeding out and then you bleed out a little more. Read Chris's Aves murder all of them. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright because our Lord avenged all of my family members by punishing Aves, and if I ever get the chance, I would like to thank her. You're just about to reply when you hear a bird shouting in the distance. Your Highness, where are you? Dude, don't shout so much. The assassin's gonna and the assassin heard you. And now they know where I'm hiding again. Like this forest literally has everyone. Everyone with a pointy end. But yeah, it's just as I said, like Ferdinand of Magallanes and like Robin Hood are like separated by oceans and time periods. Like the Ferdinand guy, I remember that he circumnavigated the globe. Like that was back when like people used to like do stuff and like wander around. But then again, over time when just traveling around the world has like become so expensive. Well, I suppose it was expensive back in those days. I mean, the explorers could only afford to go on exploring because like the kings and queens would subsidize their adventure with the hopes that they would strike money elsewhere. When Reed hears that, but he's utterly stupefied and just blankly stares at you. You're our lord? Yes, I am. Oh my, what should I do now? Should I bow down to you? Haha, you really don't have to worry about royal etiquette. You're my savior, and why would you have to bow down to me? No, you're my savior. Oh, that is cute. Let's both bow down to each other. But yeah, that's one thing that folks did to like pass the time. Not the etiquette stuff, you know. What the main character does when she isn't like going to war and stuff, which is increasing the number of heirs to do diplomatic marriages. Like it was very rare for marriages, for love marriages to happen. The common norm was just to marry whoever was financially convenient for you to marry. Well, your parents decided everything for you because you were a peon in their chessboard. And nobody batted an eye about it because that was just the way it went. And sometimes if you got lucky, you will marry somebody that wasn't like a jerk. But most of the time, people would just ended up marrying folks that were either too old or too young to be your spouse. Like child marriages was like it wasn't the norm in child marriages among like the poor people because in the peasants when they were looking for a spouse they were looking for a woman or a man that could help them in work the field or that was physically strong enough to help out around the farm. So obviously, a little kid that couldn't do anything wasn't a profitable bride, wasn't like a good mating pair. And that's noticeable that the whole thing that like child marriages was like the norm. That's not the case. It was just the exception. It was mainly done by like the generous kings and queens that were just trying to hold on to power by any means necessary. Talbot finally manages to find you. Here you are, your highness, and I was looking for you elsewhere. And who is this gentleman? Talbot, this is Reed, and he sent me from the bandits. And where are the others? I'm not sure. They might still be at the same spot, and I left them to search for you. And there's so many bandits around here. Your highness, we must. Before Talbot was able to finish the sentence, you noticed the bandits' voices in the distance. Speak of the devil. And the bandits are back. Oh. They haven't. Oh, okay, so haven't have to pass through this battle. Oh, here it is. Mounts unlocked. Bestow a mount on a knight to increase your knight's power and attributes. Oh, good. So we unlock horses. My lead menagerie. Excellent. With these mounts, my knight's powers will greatly improve. My lord, and why not also choose one of these splendid mounts for yourself? Ah, you have read my mind, and let's go take a look at the menagerie. My lord, choose a mount that's to your liking. A bison? Suitable for knights specializing in leadership. A boar, suitable for knights specializing in strength. Wow, that's a warhouse, suitable for knights specializing in intelligence. A goat, suitable for knights specializing in career. Let's just go and get on a boar. Mostly cause the boars Like those boards that remind me of Princess Mononoke from yeah, I think it's the one where like at the final battle there's like a giant pig going crazy on everyone. Alright, let's go on a board. Board is suitable for a knight specializing in strength. Select the board anyway. You'll be able to earn more mouse in the game. Alright, so we got a board. As befitting you, my lord, the man who has chosen as has a mighty regal appear. I want to take it out for a ride right away. Can you even domesticate a board to... These things cannot be rushed, my lord. If you want the mount to show its full strength, then you have to train it first. Please follow me. Tap here to view and train your mount. And tap on the mount's avatar to view its detail. Each mount has 4 attributes corresponding to the 4 nice attributes. Mounts can also obtain more attributes and abilities when you ascend or improve their attribute. By bestowing a mount on a knight, the knight will gain the effect on the mount attribute buff and attitude to the level cap increase. Now please trim the mount and choose a suitable knight I'll be rider. Alright, let's do Greg. And now we just give it a ver de que les hermanos levels. And mostly I just need Greg to be able to get past a certain stage. I think I have enough to, and plus we need these guys to be a little stronger so that we can. Alright, so I guess we need Wilderness Adventure. Use the board spirit token. Alright, so that's as high as we can get as far as we can get the board. Go on an adventure in the wilderness and bestow, encounter and tame a variety of rare beasts. Claim to free food for a rare beast multiple times each day. Alright? Once you got the food ready, start to embark on a wilderness adventure. Alright. You must carry food for the adventure. Alright. That's my apples. You're past to the plane. Oh, fish? Can you close the door back there? Your path to the plane is arduous and full of danger, and take care and proceed with caution. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so I guess it's just gonna be running that automatically. And we'll deal with that when we'll deal with that. And that's not available. Guess I have another card. I should see if I can get lucky. Oh, that's a 9. Huh. And we got nothing. Alright, let me see now if I have enough strength to make it past the... Alright, by giving them the mount, we can get past this stage. And give my main knight and a attributes to... I think she had also added like wolves into the mix. I remember that, and yeah, it was Princess Mononoke, right? See, the one with the one that was raised by wolves. Yeah, that's a really fun Miyazaki movie. Like, and very and very gory as well. Like people lose their arms and like their heads, and like he just woke up on a bad day that day. I just find it find it amusing. Like as far as Miyazaki movies, like my favorite is the one about Princess Sakuya. The bandits quickly catch up with you. Aha, you got nowhere to run now. Tabon and Reed both heal you from the bandits and attack. You're hurt, Your Highness. I'll protect you. You're not as weak as you think. I can join the fight too. Her Majesty can hold her own in battle, and can you, little boy? Alright, that's don't underestimate me, sir. Well, then again, she can call him, the main character can call him a little boy, considering that, depending on how aggressive, she may already have like 13 and 14 and 15 children already, like, married off and off. And that's assuming, like if you have like children already like in their adulthood, like it's crazy how many brats the main character can have in this game, like 15, 20, 40. Like I don't even think I don't think even humans can have that many kids at once. Well, not obviously at once. I mean, I guess if she gives birth to twins, it's possible to reach 15 and 17, and the absurd number of heirs that usually pop up in this game. Like I had like a relative of mine, well not a relative, like cause she be dead right now, like an ancestor, like one of my great grandmothers. She ended up having like 15 children. But then again, she was like a farmer in area, and that was like the easiest way to like, and that was the easiest way to like recruit, to like get new workers to help you out in the farm. Just my mother just told me it wasn't 15, like 1 5. It was actually 25 kids. Yeah, that big of a number. You and the bandits are engaged in a life or death struggle, and all of a sudden Greg rushes to the scene accompanied by the rest of your men. Knights, protect the Lord. The knights that shall enter their positions in front of you. Alright, now I definitely don't have enough to proceed. Or maybe I'll just claim some points and then I'll just try to give like a couple of levels.
Follow your own path and let people talk.
Or maybe if I get more strength to my knights, I'll have enough to progress the plot.
The pursuit of science requires special courage.
Alright, let's see if alright, 72, and, oh yeah, it's not happening anytime soon. I guess that's just as far as I can progress as far as I can progress the plot today. Well, I guess I'll just leave it here for now. I hope you have fun with me streaming this game, and bye bye and God bless.